Now, some Protestants did continue to disapprove. There's a famous Quaker manifesto from Pennsylvania from 1688, which is the world's first unreserved denunciation of slavery. But there are distinctly mixed motives from those who disapprove. The Quaker petitioners seem to fear chiefly that a slave economy would cut their own wages, and they and a great many others opposed importing black pagans into their New Jerusalem. But until the late 18th century, anti-slavery is very much a minority opinion, and if you harped on the subject, you looked like a crank. Take, for example, this man, Benjamin Lay, Essex Quaker, serial troublemaker who pitched up in Pennsylvania in the 1730s. 4 foot 7 inches tall, dressed in homemade clothes, never wearing leather, a strict vegetarian, opposed to alcohol, opposed to tobacco, opposed to tea, opposed to capital punishment, and opposed to slavery. Once he burst into a Quaker meeting dressed as a soldier, delivered a diatribe against slavery, and then stabbed his Bible with his sword, declaring that slave owning was tantamount to murder, and the Bible dramatically spurted red. He'd hidden a bladder of juice between its pages for the purpose. Now, this man's moral clarity is admirable, but we can appreciate that his neighbors may have laughed rather than cheered. Blank opposition to slavery was a distinctly eccentric position. Most mainstream Protestants couldn't afford this kind of simple-mindedness. Slavery might be regrettable, but better to work with it and improve it, rather than just rail against it.